Hello people from YouTube. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I spent some days in the Four Seasons. Now, we are gonna play Mono Blue Storm. I already did some gold fishing of this deck in previous streams. And I'm very curious to see how this goes because this is one of the decks I'm always scared to play against. Seems very consistent and also very strong. So we have Teferi Isle, basically a land that taps for 2. It has its own downsides, but I think it's very strong. Then we have Snap and Cloud of Fairies. This is sort of a Night Tide deck, so we plan to reduce the cost of our spells and then start to tap and tap the lands to produce even more mana. The best card in the deck is of course Meditate. It will be a lot of the times 1 mana draw 4 with no downside. And after we basically stormed off, we can kill with Brain Freeze. There are a couple of counter plays for Brain Freeze that are mostly just blessings. So we have Words of Wisdom that forces the opponent to draw a card. We can Merchant Scroll for it if we expect just blessing even in the main, because we can play against Oath. So this is basically the deck. Seems very like squared. We have basically everything is 4 copies besides the deep analysis, and I really like the look of this. Post board we have various ways to stop whatever our opponent is doing in terms of interacting. I think we are always the aggro here. So we have Defense Grid for blue decks, we have Hydroblast for red decks. Arcane Denial is a nice counter that draws us cards. Sabo Web is mostly a way to stop early aggression from lands. Tormod is against another tool against just blessing. Annul is mostly for the sphere. Chain of Vapor is a catch-all. Arc's Recall very strong against, like, I think the designer behind this deck was really scared about artifact and enchantments. I think I played against Prison recently, so I can see this. Then we have a Factor Fiction, always against grindy blue decks, and a Misdirection. Okay, I think this is the deck is kinda easy actually to see what's up. And we can immediately jump into a league and see what is... Okay, Premodern League, okay. They just changed the Premodern League because before it was Contraption, now it's Premodern. Also, I'm not streaming right now, this Saturday. So I usually stream on weekdays, but still wanted to make some videos. I'm not sure when this video will be up. Likely maybe this next week. I plan to keep 1 video per day. I will be busy in Turin next week, preparing from my RC. Okay, I think we can probably keep this. We are lacking of a discounter, but apart from that, I think we are fine. Goblin Lucky, okay. No, okay, this is actually very, very nice. Next turn we can Sapphire Medallion, Merchant Scroll. I think I want to get we'll see what we draw, but I think it's between Frantic Search and Meditate, one of the two. This is a turn for win. Let's see if we can raise our opponent's Goblin Lucky. The only card that scares me is Goblin Tinkerer in this spot. Okay. That's like, for how absurd it sounds, is not very threatening. and they did their best start. I think maybe I could have tried to sneak a win here after this meditate draw step. Okay. Or chief 2. Okay, Drawing Island is fine. I think I'll Merchant Scroll for a snap. That is both a good interaction and eventually a card I might need to combo off. Because here, if they play Goblin Pile Driver, you know, yeah, exactly. So I need to snap the War Chief. This would have been lethal. Then I don't know if I can win from here, but that's the thrill of the deck, I think. We just parkour our way, our wins. Okay, you tapped my Teferi's Isles. Okay, Helm of Awakening is insanely strong. I can start with this maybe. Actually, yeah, I think I will start with Helm. Cloud of Fairies. Yeah. We're in business now. Okay, we found the Brain Fritz, so we can just scroll for another one. And Fritz, so yeah. So despite them having the best possible start, we just managed to win. I'm not even sure I got any lucky draw. Besides maybe the meditate immediately, or maybe the Sapphire immediately. I'm at 4, so this cost... I can even just bounce it actually, just to make sure. You know, I can just tutor for Words of Wisdom. I think they had no business winning this anyway, but we still made sure the win was not close. Okay, I think I want the Hydro Blast. I think I can skip on Deep Analysis. And I can cut, I think, a Brain Freeze. I don't need 4. And maybe a Words of Wisdom. Siding with this deck is something I still am not sure about. Maybe I don't want to cut the Words of Wisdom. I'd rather cut maybe Cloud of Fairies. because I don't want to lose cards that draws cards. So I'm fine going down on one untapper, considering we have Snap that they always have targets. Just want to make sure that Goblins plays not just Blessing in the sideboard, just to make everything easier. I don't think they play just Blessing, they just play some Red Elemental Blast and Naturalize. I think like this is fine. I think I will send this one back. Okay, this is much better. Put back the island. Lucky. Yeah, okay. Just can do this as before. Wasteland would be annoying, but it is what it is. Goblin Matron, okay. Curious if they are gonna get Goblin Tinkerer. To remove my Helm. Goblin Ringleader, okay. They have the natural Tinkerer. So I think here I want to pass. Next turn I'd love to draw an island to start chaining spells. I think we probably start to go off next turn anyway. Goblin Pile Driver, okay. If this was an island, if only. If they also have Red Elemental Blast, it's a very bad situation. But I like to gamble. Maybe I could have waited one more turn. Okay, now I'm dead to these. Back to the drawing board, I think. It's fine how we sideboarded. They just must not have turn 1 lucky into Tinkerer, Red Elemental Blast. I think we just like I'm fine taking this risk. They have the naturalize. Feels bad, but if I draw an island, I might want to meditate. Yeah, okay. They have no pressure, basically. Opponent deep in the tank. Opponent. Just to ensure. Nice. No opponents. They also attack with this, that's interesting. So it means they probably have Reb. Goblin Pile Driver. So their last 2 cards are Red Elemental Blast and Goblin Ringleader. So if I block these, I take 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I take precisely 12. Precisely 12. No, I take more actually. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. Am I missing something? Because this can't of course block the pile driver. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I gambled on the Helm and of course got punished. Maybe should have had the Helm, but they had the Tinkerer anyway, so it's fine. Like this deck falls a bit to interactions. I think we were close to do something, but they also had the Reb to seal the game. I had to use an Hydroblast to kill a Goblin that otherwise would have probably killed me. But what I'm liking about this deck is like you basically force your opponent to have exactly these. Like, okay, do we have super fast pressure plus interactions? Because if you don't, that's it. Like, if they didn't have also the pile driver, like if you analyze this game, it was insane. They use all their cards in their hand. If they bricked one draw step, like instead of drawing I don't know, the pile driver or the matron or whatever, they would have done anything else. It would have been an easy win for us. Okay, I think I keep these. Forest exploration, okay. Plains. So this is Enchantress. I think I want to eld the Helm against a possible Seal of Cleansing. Okay. Argosian Enchantress resolves. So what I can do is play Helm, play Cloud, like Lotus Petal Cloud, untap 2, Cloud, Deep Analysis. I think I might as well wait one turn. I don't think things can go very, very wrong from this point. Eventually, if they storm me, I can just brain freeze them. If they start to play spell after spell, that is not relevant against my deck. I guess it stops snaps, but that's it. Okay, is slightly helpful. Again, I think I'd rather pass. Because again, if they storm me... Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe attacking first was better. Not that I care about those. Until they try to touch my Helm, I think I'm fine. Next turn I take 5. Okay. Okay, this might be problematic. Do we have a way to bounce it? Okay, we actually don't, so we just do the confinement. We have 0 ways to deal with confinement in deck. Interesting. Then I guess I will brain freeze. I don't feel very good. I guess I can snap these, brain freeze them, and then word of wisdom. Like, I need a lot of stuff, but maybe I can I can understand how can win. Now they have double seal. And double, okay, now I can't win anymore. Okay, solitary confinement, something we need to keep in mind. I think I want to side against just blessing as well. Cutting the snaps mostly because they don't have targets, so... And I'm probably gonna save the annuls for... like the seals and whatever they have. I think they should have something annoying. Okay. Okay, I still think this is correct. If they immediately have the removal, fine. For sure, I think I will play a Chain of Vapor in the main, like at least one to avoid these spots. Yeah, of course, they have the Seal of Cleansing. Never didn't have it. Alright. Guess it doesn't change too much. I think I will meditate now. Play the Lotus and say go. Can give them 2 turns. It's kind of the same. Carpet of Flowers. Okay. If they don't kill us here, maybe we have a chance next turn. A lot of things must go right, but... Well, I think we should start going off. They shouldn't have ways to interact with what we do, so... I should have still one snap, right? Yeah. Okay. Need to draw a lot of cards. You need to be super, super, super lucky. I guess I win if they are stupid. Maybe. And if I'm stupid and they're lucky and they are unlucky, maybe I win. Because I will Chain of Vapor the Opalations. Okay, they don't replicate, so I don't have targets for these as confinement. Give them Shroud, so GG. Wow, I guess their Storm is better than our Storm for sure. Was it like they have a couple of cards that are completely back-breaking for us? Like the super fast confinement is how I lose because I can't, like I have no ways of removing that in the main. I need to snap the parallax and then snap it with the triggers on the stack. But I need to have way more cards than how we had, and their clock is kinda fast. So not super easy. Alright. Okay. This has been oh, okay, now do we try to go off? I don't think so, right? We just play land pass. Hopefully they don't have another natural hides. They just have something like a creature. Sure. Tinker. I don't have Tinker in my deck. Okay, this should be lethal. I think I'm just gonna go for the little line. Maybe it's okay to tutor for another Brain Freeze. Just in case they have Blessing in the main, like 2 Blessings in the main. I doubt it, but better safe than sorry, I think. Okay. Game 2 and 3, but I think the plan is the same. I like those two. I think I can cut some snaps. Maybe we can add a Sabo. They have Pernicious Deed, but I don't know how threatening that is. I don't think I want to side cards to beat Pernicious. To 5. To 4. Wall. I think I take a draw 2 here in this spot. And it's fine that it needs something to... like, needs to be a bit more smooth. Generate plug, why I decided this, like to name Cloud of Fairies? Okay. Don't think it's a very effective card, but... no lands for us, nice. A good thing I took that. I don't know, I play these, like, for sure they will have Naturalize, but I can deny it. Draw 2. Okay, 4/4. Okay. I think I will take another draw 2. Need to eat my land drops. Okay. Next turn probably we try to go off. Guess if they have exactly like the Caval Therapy, it's super annoying. Cross and Tusker is fine. Ah, fuck. I forgot this untaps 3. Even worse than I thought. Okay, we found the other discounter. Now this should be relatively easy to do something. Those are free. I think we can beat Tuvia's blessings, so it should be fine. It's true that I did nothing. Okay. They did nothing for a lot of turns. And they moved very low. But I think this matchup should be very, very good for the mono blue storm side. Like, I think we just plan to face those decks with no super impactful pressure and no red elemental blast. Because this deck needs like some like ends to go off. Okay, I think I keep this, put back the brain freeze. It's not immediately good. I might eventually play Word of Wisdom, development Word of Wisdom. Okay. This might be full English breakfast. If they play the Hermit, that's kind of fine, because I have the kill. So I think I would wait. Palinchron, okay. I would love to play this deck, it's just a bit too difficult for my Magic Online skills. Okay, they're just their plan is just to kill me with the water. Yes. I don't think I have a way to... I can maybe get a snap. Yeah, okay. GG, yeah, this is not interact. Like I can't interact. I think my only window was to respond to the Palinchron trigger. I would have drawn the snap actually, but I think it would have been the same because they can just replay the Devourer. So like when they do that, it's over. Okay. I think I want these for sure. I think it's Chain of Vapor and maybe Arcane Denial. And cut with some clouds. I don't know if this is a race mirror. I think so. I expect them to like maybe should have predicted that they got the kill here. I'm not super familiar with playing against Cephalid, like against Breakfast. Okay. Okay, they play the Hermit. Oof. I can play Isle. I can also just pass. Play this the play. So they have an unearthed in hand. Peschiamo? Withdraw? Do you think? Withdraw? I can, like, this is interesting. I can redirect a Cabal Therapy, but seems more cute than cool, actually. Yeah. I think staying like this is fine. I think I would keep these. I don't know. It's not very good, but I really trust in this. Being on the draw only soundbar, we have the discounter, we have the interaction. So hopefully they don't Cabal Dures Cabal like the classic start, but yeah, easy. Just trust in the deck. I guess the problem of playing the Helm is they can transmute for Uktabi and kill these. I think we'll just play Tormod Crypt and pass. Brain freeze, I don't have brain freeze. Now if they transmute for Octavia, I will chain of Vapor it. Okay. It's a one-off I checked, so it'll be fine. I think I will also fire the Tormod Crypt, so they don't mess with what I do. Next turn, I think we try to go. Yeah, maybe did they have a window in response to? Maybe I had a window there. I don't know. This is super like super strange matchup. It was better to hold the Helm. I could also like me bounce the survival as well. Bouncing the survival was like a time walk there. I need to play some Hermit Fab because it's a deck that I lose to a lot, but it's not clear why I lose each time. I think yeah maybe I had a different window to win. Is this again? Another player. Sure. Hmm. I'm pulling up my calculator. Okay, 19 for 3 should be lethal. Shallow Grave. Okay, so this is another deck, a similar deck, but she filed. Okay. All those decks, both I think both plays Cross and Reclamation. That's slightly annoying. I don't think this plays Survival though, so maybe it should be easier to contain. I think maybe I can side out the deep analysis because the matchup is not about going long. Still, like since they play a lot of discard, that deep analysis cool to draw some more cards. Okay. It's one of the rare ends that starts with the sandbar. Okay. Worldly tutor, okay. Hermit druid, okay. We got lucky. I think we can easily go off next turn. Like easy, no, not easily, but like it's likely that we go off. If they don't punish me with these cards. Okay. They didn't name Frantic Search? What? Okay. Crazy. Crazy, the Frantic Search name. And meditate, okay. Terror, okay. Sure. Counterspell, okay. Evercane Denial. That's not a counterspell. Now what's the combo? Like, okay, Cross and Reclamation I will counter. Let me pop off the graveyard. Shallow Grave, Reanimate, Reanimate. Shallow Grave. What was the last card in hand? It only cost one. That's true. So last card in hand is Reanimate. This should be enough. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was better to let the Crosser resolve. I would have drawn Brain Freeze. Fuck. Yeah, okay. They kind of won the championship of having it all though, so I think it's fine. Like that Cabal Therapy was something else. Okay, I think I pass here, and I plan to double Word of Wisdom in their upkeep. In their end step, sorry. Beat on plan, 2 damage. That's cute. Yeah, I should have played the Petal. It was kind of free. Nomads and Core, okay. Okay, I guess the plan is now kill me before I can draw the right sequence. Okay, should we start with these? I think it's fine. Drawing 4 is a super huge number. Okay, I mean, we can't draw terrible. I guess I start by cycling these. Just have to imagine something worse than this. The namer can denial this time. Okay. This will be long. Again? Why they're doing this? Like they know my hand. Okay. Fuck Lotus Petal. I hate you. This is the top creature, right? So right now it's Hermit Druid. Do they have a way to adjust? Okay, they can cross on the goal. They need to be lucky this way, right? No, okay, now they can just replay they can just let this resolve. Replay the card, the dude. It is strange. Like, what if I remove the graveyard in response to the Dragon's Breath? I guess I can just wait with this in play. Okay. Super Savage beating League. I think I showed the power of my deck. We got paired against all the combos in the format. It's kind of insane. This combo index. But still, like where I am with this. I'm not sure this is a deck I would play in the future. This doesn't really fit the style of my deck. I prefer to play more control tempo, but this has been a cool league. So I hope you enjoyed and see whatever combo you can do in Premodern. And see you in the next video.